Hello, and welcome to Iacon Underground Radio for early October 2025. I'm Jen.
And welcome to Coffee Talk with Robots. I'm David.
Oh, I could talk about coffee so much. Longtime listeners might remember my barista phase. So I am still, occasionally people at work will offer us K-Cups, and it's like you just tried to hand me a dead squirrel. I'm just like... What?
I found some I like, and I've been sticking to it.
So yes, I like coffee. I am obnoxious about coffee. But anyway.
Yes.
So we have... some news trickling out. We're getting out of that dead period. The shelves are starting to get stocked up for Christmas. I feel like that's happening a little later than average, but I also feel like that's probably because the whole
kind of sort of
import situation is a lot right now.
Well, also this is This is kind of a Canadian Thanksgiving episode of our news pod.
Yay!
Although, actually, that's next week.
I don't know.
I think. But we're doing this instead of a Stasis pod because Rob is otherwise occupied.
Yeah, I was getting all worked up to make you guys watch Micronauts, and that's got to be put off for another week, but that's okay.
Yet another... Well, it was already put off 1 week because we did the Gundam podcast.
I can like, just sit here tisming. Guys. I considered offering to be the lead on those episodes, but I realized if I tried to do that, I would just end up, like, telling you all about, like, Oberon's daughter and... like Pelham's father and all these like things that do not happen in the 2 episodes that we are going to watch. So we will let Rob lead, and at the appropriate time when the question is broached, I will explain what Baron Karza's deal is and not just info dump his entire backstory on you the moment he shows up on screen.
As opposed to Baron Karza from the comics, which is what Rob will cover.
He's a very, like, Dr. Doomy kind of character in this.
Well, he looks very Dr. Doom.
He's got the hood. He's a science guy, but he's, like, very melodramatic and a bit crazy, and he has robots. But his robots aren't just, like, duplicates of him. They're cool. Anyway, we have Transformers news. Again, not a whole lot, but a little bit. So Ron Friedman passed away. He was hella old. I did not...
Was he in 90s or 80s?
He was in his 90s. I did not realize how many other shows he had written for, like, Nick at Night kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm pulling up his Wikipedia page.
Dobie Gillis or something?
Yeah, like... Get Smart and Bewitched.
Oh, yes, that was...
Bewitched, which I always resented for not actually being a cartoon.
Yeah.
He wrote for the Andy Griffith Show. He wrote for I Dream of Jeannie. So, yeah.
Okay, he did way more than I thought.
He wrote, like, all kinds of stuff. But the thing that he was best known for was killing Optimus Prime.
That was Hasbro's idea.
Yeah, that wasn't his fault. But, he did, he did live to a good age. He did so much. So I've heard from people who were doing conventions he was at that he was in pretty good shape through most of his, even as of a couple years ago.
Yeah, he was at TFCon I think a year before we were there, or a year or 2 before.
Yeah, so he was not, like, frail and falling apart. He was doing pretty well right up towards at least pretty close to the end. So that's, it's a good life. Speaking of TFCon, we are not going to be at TFCon Chicago, but I'm sure we will both be regretting it, and we will be getting lots of...
Probably, yeah.
sadness watching everybody else. We will be jealously watching everybody else who is getting to be there. Because it is in Chicago this year, which hopefully means we'll be back in Baltimore next fall. And I will certainly be at that one for the whole weekend or just a day, not sure, but definitely not going to skip that.
I'd like to go to Chicago for cons again, but if I do, it'll more likely be a Godzilla convention, not a Transformers convention.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. They have Aaron Archer and Eric Siebenaler, so classic aughts Transformer design folks. Darren Norris, David Kay. I knew Charlie Adler's gonna be there. Silverbolt. Yeah. I could get him to sign a Silverbolt. Like a $90 toy. Actually, Silverbolt's wings would make a perfectly good signing surface. So you could get him to sign the toy.
His new desk.
Yes. Have him sign the desk.
Could probably be good.
Arthur Burghardt. It could be lots of people. Ralph Macchio. Not that Ralph Macchio. The one who actually worked on Transformers. Not the Karate Kid. It's definitely going to be jealous of everybody going to that this year, but it does sound like it's going to be a lot of fun. I imagine anyone in that area who would be listening to a Transformers podcast is aware that it's coming up. But to those who are about to go to TFCon, we salute you.
Yes.
Wait a second. Maddie is about to pull my cable out again.
Yeah.
Sweetheart.
We have been having many kitten issues.
Yeah, I've got a very affectionate Tortie who likes when I start podcasting to just rub up against where the mic cable connects to the microphone. It's not great. Not great. Here you go, sweetie.
Yeah, thankfully I don't have that many in-house, although lately I have 3 outside cats that I need to get spayed and neutered at some point.
Yeah.
Which aren't mine. They wandered down. And at least two of them I think have learned to jump into the garage.
Fun!
And yes.
Oh, volunteer babies.
But they're also at the point where I can just pick them up and put them out. But it takes a minute.
So I think maybe my favorite weird licensed thing that I have heard about for this year is the Mystery of Convoy collaboration merch.
Yes, somehow more unlikely than any of the weird crossovers that we've gotten, we have tie-in merch for a video game that is one of the worst games ever made.
It's so bad.
It is canonized as a kusoge, a shitty game in Japan.
I remember I think it was BotCon 96, somebody brought a Famicom and a copy of it. And it, for people to try it out, and everybody was just like, this is real hard and bad. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, this game is actually terrible.
Yeah.
But they're going to have pins with the pixel art, and...
Well, they've already had their... At the Tokyo Games Show, 2 or 3 weeks ago, they had the merch there, some of it.
Oh, I gotta check eBay now. I guess ebay.co.jp.
There will be more of it sold in Japan. Mm-hmm. So trying to get it might be problematic. But oh my god, I would love to get any of that nonsense. Especially the Megatron shirt or the Danger shirt. The shirts are just ridiculous and great. And there goes Jen again. Kitten disasters tonight. Hello, Jen. Hello, kittens. This is a tie-in with Glorious Games, which apparently does a lot of ridiculous merch that I would love to get. They've done things for the 8-bit Godzilla video game, which was one of my favorite video games as a kid. I would kill to get any of the merch that looks like those pixel arts, and so many other things.
Oh, is it really hard? Is it,
not
impossible to get a hold of?
No, it's just that getting at the beginning is expensive. It's going to be marked up. It's expensive to begin with. Then we got the import nonsense. So
yeah, because I guess
like I think the shirts are like
Japan
$50 or
Post
something.
is not mailing things to us.
Yeah, so I don't entirely want to spend $100 on a Godzilla shirt, even though I love it so much.
Man, I might spend... No,
I might even give it a boot.
I would not spend $100 on a Mystery of Convoy shirt, but were I in a better financial position, I would absolutely spend $100 on a Mystery of Convoy shirt.
Well, okay, they're not all that bad. It's just that, like, the one Godzilla shirt I would like the most is, like, 13,000 yen. Because it's like a... It's like bowling shirt, or what do you call it? Oh, button-up shirt.
Ooh, like a button-up. Yeah. Oh, I could wear that to work.
Yeah, the regular shirts. Yeah, the regular shirts are 4,400. So
okay.
That's not expensive yen-wise, but then you're going to have a markup and then the import, and it's like it's going to be like $60+.
I'll think about it. It because it's pretty amazing. I like the pins though. I like the pixel art pins.
Okay, the pins are... Do they have those up for price yet? I don't... No, I don't see those. I just see the Godzilla ones. They haven't put the Transformers ones up on the website yet.
It sounds like... Sounds like there's more Earthspark episodes coming.
Yeah, what the heck?
Maybe... I don't know, though. I worry, considering the current situation.
Yeah.
Of Paramount being, like, under... political control.
Yeah, but it's like because the last season there was only like 10 episodes last season, which seemed like the last season. All signs pointed to that without them explicitly coming out and saying it's canceled. But we've heard nothing since until a few days ago when Nick Roche was talking about somebody had posted artwork behind the scenes, like the designs of
concept art.
What's the owl's name?
Nightshade.
I haven't watched the show. I don't know. Nightshade, and he was talking about one of the original designs he had is like her alt mode was like a gargoyle, or their alt mode was a gargoyle, and it's like I can't post it until the show's done, and we're all like, what do you mean until it's done? There's more? You mean
it's not done?
It's not done. Because we're in October.
Yeah.
You'd think if, not that all cartoons start like they used to back to school in September, but that still tends to be the standard.
Yeah.
It would have been, you'd think it would have been, especially because we got the new Cyber World stuff. We assumed the other show ended and Cyber World was started.
And this is the new show has started. Yeah. And not that we have two different... I mean, Cyber World is such a weird thing because it's like a web series.
Yeah, the web series could be a weird... Because we previously had, the Netflix stuff and things, those weird things. And, Rescue Bots, or Rescue Bots Academy, but those were specifically aimed at little children.
Right.
Whereas the Cyber World is... different. It feels like it's just taking over the place of the previous show, Earthspark.
Right.
Kind of. It's just in more bite-sized on YouTube version.
Not as good or seriously done.
It has some good points. It's just very short and very forgettable.
Yeah.
We just didn't assume that, we're gonna still get more Earthspark. It kind of felt like Earthspark just stopped. Especially since Earthspark had, the upheaval in the second season and they changed writers and all the whatever nonsense that we'll get to when we eventually talk about that show.
Yeah.
But apparently, we're maybe getting more, or they're working on, somebody else posted that, the director had said some things somewhere. But as far as I knew, and we do a Transformers news podcast.
Yeah.
Not that we're digging for every piece of news, but This is the first piece of news that we've heard about it in a year.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's so peculiar. I mean, maybe we are going to get it. Maybe it's just a hiatus where they're reshuffling something, but we haven't heard anything. It's bizarre.
I sure hope
we get more. I don't know.
Doesn't get thrown in a closet. Like,
yeah, that's the other thing. My brain, as soon as I heard this was like, oh, maybe there is another season or two already done in a can sitting next to Micronauts somewhere. That is entirely I don't think so, because I think one of the posts was they were working on at some degree on something. So presumably you're still working on it, but who knows if it's going to end up in a can with Paramount and whatever.
Yeah, I worry about the political situation with Paramount right now, which we don't terribly much need to go into because I'm sure everyone is aware. But considering the political situation with...
show with a non-binary characters that ships Optimus and Megatron, basically.
People have definitely, in the right-wing blogosphere, have gotten mad about. So,
yeah.
It would be on Barry Weiss's or whoever's radar. But, fingers crossed, hopefully we'll get that.
Good news.
Hopefully they'll bring back the original writing people, because they were so much better.
Or at least some of them. Get Marguerite Scott, bring in everybody, whatever. Don't bring back Simon Furman. Don't go that far back. But anyway.
What? He's fine.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Simon's had his time. Simon's still writing other stuff. He's got... Oh, what was that?
He's at Earth Wars.
Yeah. He's still doing Earth. Anyway, next bit of news, in something that I would have assumed would have been done decades ago. Oh, they finally trademarked the sound, the transformation noise.
Maybe it took them that long to figure out, what part of trademark law that would fall under.
Yeah, okay. It is entirely possible that, trademarking a sound is a more recent thing in trademarking stuff. Mm-hmm. But it feels like one of the first noises you would trademark after, dun 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 dun, after quick little jingles of songs, it would be the Transformers sound.
Well, now they have trademarked it. I don't know, maybe they felt like it was getting sampled and things sufficiently that they needed to protect it.
I guess, yes. I mean, in a way, it's also weird because it's been used in cartoons, satires, for decades anyway. But it's just weird. It's if you could trademark it, why didn't you already trademark it? Whatever. It's just a weird little thing that popped up in the news.
Mm-hmm. So, we've got... I guess we're sort of sprinkling the weird licensing stuff in with the rest of the news because we're a little... playing it a little fast and loose this week.
Well, because I wrote the notes and I didn't clump it together. I just...
Because I was
in a confused
created the notes file while I was shoving my face full of Costco pizza because my life has too much going on.
And I was just scrolling through news history in reverse order.
Pizza. It's definitely worth $2 a slice. Anyway.
Okay, anyway. Weird. The
Starscream and Optimus Prime, Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
So I heard that Starscream, at least, maybe both of them were the Mattel Creations exclusives.
Or so, I don't.
Which is funny because the Bumblebee and Megatron are absolutely on shelves at Target, which we will get to in the shipping news. The Starscream looks really good, but also he should be evil in.
Yeah, because he's Scare Glow, which is kind of neat, Starscream skull looking. Good idea.
Yeah, I mean,
but
he has
should
been a ghost.
Be evil in.
He has been notably in the past a ghost. I do like that he's got his crown.
Yeah, that's a nice touch.
Does he have glow parts? Because his arms, it looks like he might glow in the dark. Which, man, this might have to be one that I get. I don't get a lot of stuff, but I might have to get glow in the dark Ghost Starscream.
It is weird that this would only make it the second Transformer toy ever that's been glow in the dark, and the other one was also this year.
Well, the other one prior to that was a convention exclusive that had painted on glow details.
Oh, no. There's Earthspark Megatron.
Yes. But I know in the discussion of him, occasionally people forget that CatScan had glow in the dark. From OTFCC had the glow-in-the-dark details.
Because I don't remember CatScan exists. Because I've never seen him.
I liked CatScan a lot as a character, so... Also, that was the point where I was involved with OTFCC, so that kitty has a special place in my heart. But this may be the first one, but I feel like it doesn't count if it doesn't transform. I was going to say this would be the first one that incorporates actual glow-in-the-dark plastic, rather than it being a paint app, because with CatScan and the new Megatron, they're both, it's just deco, it's just paint apps that glow.
Yeah.
But I do also feel like glow-in-the-dark plastic has a certain quality to it that may not lend itself well to Transformers. Because it's usually either... I mean, it's sort of milky clear, so that doesn't tend to be as, like, stable as your standard opaque plastics.
Well, and also, you'd have to put it on parts that don't transform, which, hey, that would be perfect for Starscream's wings.
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, they have to peg onto something, but, they are mostly just a big sweeping thing. It would have been funnier if he was Evil Lyn, though.
Yes, because it'd be more appropriate.
Starscream and gender.
I mean, I guess the color scheme's different since she's blue and purple. Well, you could do that, Starscream. You could get it to work.
Alas.
Give him a staff and a skirt.
So there's the MPG Soundwave. So another Masterpiece Soundwave.
Yes, again? Okay.
Is it just like the same one again? Is it redone to like a significant extent?
I don't know.
Because I can see that being something that you would want to put out like a slightly updated one every so often, just so people can buy it, because people want to buy a Soundwave and Laserbeak.
I think there's at least some different things, like he's got like a sensor hand or something. So if it's not entirely new mold, it's at least a different mold. Wait, what was the number of the previous one?
But that is this is the MPG.
What is the G? What's it?
It stands for...
What's the G for?
Ghosts. I don't know. It doesn't actually stand for ghosts. As you know, you'd think it would be like a play on miles per gallon, except the metric system wouldn't have MPG. It would be like kilometers per liter or something.
Who knows?
Who knows is somebody at Takara Tomy. But the important thing is, if you, for some reason, still in the year 2025, have a Masterpiece Soundwave-sized hole in your heart, you can purchase one at a retail price with question mark markups for tariffs and other fees.
Okay, in a quick look, as far as I could tell, the MPG stands for Masterpiece G.
Oh, okay. So like G Gundam.
Or Generation 1. Maybe.
They just wanted to put a G on it.
I guess.
We are getting more 3-0 stuff.
Yeah, well, I only put this here because 3-0 stuff pops up all the time, but like one of the first ad people saw for it was like, Transformers Starscream and another iconic G1 Decepticon get an update in 2026. Showing a picture of Starscream
and some other guy.
Yes, it's Thrust. But it's just like another iconic G1 Decepticon.
I have been a Transformers fan for the vast majority of my life. I grew up with G1 and got back into it before most people did back in the 90s. I still, most of the time, cannot tell the Coneheads apart, so I will give them this one.
They're one of the groups I can tell apart because I had them as a kid. Well, then again, I probably forgot.
I will never fault anyone for not being able to tell the Coneheads apart. So, being like,
Ramjet loves toast. He's white.
Yeah, I can mostly...
The one with the coolest color scheme is Dirge.
Okay.
And Thrust has thrust vectoring jets to lift him vertically.
Uh-huh. Sure.
He's the red one. Or maroon
And
one.
Skywarp is the one who is not blue, like the sky.
Yeah.
But I do like Starscream and another guy, some other jet.
It's just weird because like I could excuse that if it was like, oh, here's some obscure guy, or it's like a redeco of something. But it's like, this guy's from G1. He was in the cartoon a bunch. Not that he did much.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I think he ran in. No, maybe that was Ramjet who ran into a cliffside.
Well, Thrust is the one that gets run over by Optimus Prime.
Well, yes, that is what he is best known for.
That is admittedly the most notable thing he's ever done.
Yeah.
Is die, but...
I feel like somewhere out there is the counterpart to me and the aerial bots, someone who cares a great deal about the Coneheads. And if they are listening to this, maybe even if they are not listening to this, like they have a little feeling like someone's talking about something that they care about.
I still think Thrust is like Ramjet is funny because of the toast thing. He's the most memeable.
Yeah.
Dirge dies a lot in a bunch of cartoonies.
Mm-hmm.
Like he dies in the comics a bunch of times. Thrust is the other one.
The other one. So they have TFW 2005 has banned AI, which is good.
Yes.
Because people were like just making up AI leaks of things. And yeah. That's
royally... Because Photoshopped fakes and leaks, they've been a thing forever. It's like, oh, somebody faked a thing or tried to mock up something as like close to what it's supposed to be to get news. But AI leaks... it's going to be such an annoying thing going forward.
Yeah, we need to just burn the internet down now. It's going to be bad. Just don't believe anything that is not coming from a, like, absolute reputable source.
Yeah, it's just very annoying.
So, moving on, so... Was this a particular... Okay, so it was Wonderfest Shanghai.
Yeah.
So it was a particular convention because everybody, all of those Chinese companies doing the, like, really amazing non-transforming figures.
Yeah, the 3-0, playing toys,
now.
All kinds of things.
Shattered Glass Long Arm is, that's a wild pull.
Well, yeah, because it's just a... It's
I know it's the Jazz with the new head.
Yes, the Jazz mold. But that it's listed... Wait, what does the sign actually say? Yes, the sign says Shattered SG Long Arm.
Yes.
So, with a shockwave head and a gun arm.
Yeah.
Okay, there's just so many levels. Somebody made an infographic to explain how this exists, because... First you have Jazz, and then you have, what is it, the Binal-Tech one, which, was that Jazz or was that something else?
Well, he was called Meister, but...
Yes, that's the thing. I remember he had a different name.
Well, because that was his name in G1 in Japan.
Yeah, but anyway, it's Meister, and the Meister gets redecoed as Shockwave.
You just slap a Shockwave head on him.
Yes, just change it purple and stop. Okay, fine. And then you have Animated. Making things funnier with, there was Long Arm who turned out to be Shockwave.
Yes.
So that's linking those two names. And then, you have more Jazz toys happen over time that get redecoed as Shockwave. And that keeps snowballing over and over until you have this new non-transforming toy, which is a Jazz. Wait, did you get that? Or was that the one you were like, debating about getting last?
That was the one that I was drooling over but did not actually take home.
Okay. I couldn't remember if you got it or not. I remember there was a day where you were like fighting about it with yourself.
I really wanted it because, man, that looks so good.
Okay, so anyway, so they have this now, and it's not that, they were advertising this Jazz toy as Shockwave. It's Long Arm, Shattered Glass Long Arm.
Shattered Glass Long Arm.
The fuck? Which, does that mean it's going to be in, like, The yellow colors of the shattered glass... Wait, no, that's shattered glass Shockwave that's yellow. What colors are shattered glass Long Arm? I don't even know. Is he just going to be purple?
I mean, all we got so far is just a grayscale with a Shockwave
Yes, it's
head,
just grayscale, but, like, this toy is a weird jumble of trying to get to figure out what it is. Anyway, there are other toys there. There was some neat.
I do like
stuff
that
cool.
the Farai. Did you notice the Farai model Shattered Glass Optimus?
Did they have? Ooh, that
was
does look
designed
nice.
by the guy from Studio Trigger.
Of course it was. Because like he's been doing Flame Toys stuff for a while.
It's just great because I
think. Did he do the Seeker design?
Shinjo Akane.
Yeah. Yeah, so getting the SG Prime might be neat. Getting one of those. I'll probably get one of them at some point, and I'm tempted about the lunacy of SG Long Arm.
If it's the model, it shouldn't be too bad. It's the Kurokara Curry ones that are like... several $100s, but... the Shattered Glass Optimus is a Farai model, so those are not so bad.
The Shattered Glass Long Arm is the Kurokara Curry.
Yes, which is even more ridiculous because it's going to be like $300.
Yeah, so I don't need... Okay, I'll just get the Farai Shattered Glass Optimus, probably.
The model kit one. Then you'll have to build him. It'll be fun. It'll be like Gunpla.
Yay.
And then they had some other prototypes of stuff that we've heard about, the IDW Cyclonus and Beast Megatron, etc., etc. And then also from that, YOLO Park had some stuff. And they are, it looks like they are going into some IDW stuff, so they are doing Optimus Prime and Tarn.
Yes.
And
And
are they
Cyclonus,
the ones?
and Drift.
Yes. Yeah,
And
that thick little tailgate.
Little thick tailgate, yes.
Between him and Drift, I was like, man, Alex Milne is a thigh guy.
I guess. But like, it feels like finally we're getting more IDW stuff. It's taken a while.
Bring the comics back into print.
Yes. One, bring the comics back into print. Give us more of these. Where's our Nautica?
Yeah.
And then Anode and Lug.
Yes.
Aileron. We definitely need an Aileron.
There are so many turns. You need to, spread it out a little more. You gotta spread some love. I mean, I guess we got a skids from Hasbro. Back to
also,
official...
there's more stuff from Blokies and Audley, and like, I don't think anything else jumped out, especially after the Chunky Thighs tailgate.
Actually, I think Audley was the one that had the Chunky Thighs tailgate. The thick little tailgate.
I thought that was YOLO Park.
I think they both had some.
Right, YOLO Park had more movie stuff.
YOLO Park had the Tarn. Audley had the Cyclonus and the Drift and the tailgate.
Okay, damn it, it's Audley. Audley's the one. I don't know how to get Audley toys.
I know, you can't even keep them
cool
straight.
shit.
I think you basically just have to go to AliExpress.
I don't wanna.
Because, well, too bad.
Especially I don't want to go now.
If you don't want to, then you don't get tiny, chunky tailgate.
I can live without chunky tailgate.
Yeah, I have not tried ordering any of their... It looks good, but... Yeah, it's a lot of jumping through hoops, but... maybe some of these other companies will get the kind of distribution deals like Blockies has, and we'll be able to just get them from the comic shop. So we did see the retro-carded Wheelie, and
yes.
which one was it? Outback. That's right, it's Outback. Who does not look like his... I guess he looks a little like his cartoon model. His cartoon model was terrible. So he does look... I know they're probably not even supposed to. Also, I love that Wheelies has his original card art of his terrible, terrible G1 toy. And then an actual toy that is not terrible.
Yeah.
He does come with his little slingshot, though, so that's cute. That does seem to be a new mold. So yes. I guess we're still doing the one new mold and one reuse for those Walmart capsules.
Yeah, fine.
It's nice to have a Walmart capsule that actually works and gets distributed fully and doesn't... I mean, we don't know that they're not all going to end up at Ross, but it doesn't seem like they're going to end up at Ross. So that's good. Good for them. And then you were going to say something about the metal card bots. I still cannot get past their faces. They're like Lightning McQueen eyes.
Yes, in alt mode, they do have eyes on their windshields or on the side of their boat or on the jet or whatever. But, like, I have... Oh, what is his name? The Black Hook. The pirate ship version, because I apparently collect pirate ship robots. I have a number of them.
You have discovered this about yourself.
Yeah, well, because I have 3 different ones. I don't have, like, Captain Shark. He's the main one I'm missing. Mm-hmm. But I got the pirate ship, and he's like... got him on eBay, and he's like $40 plus shipping. And I was like, okay, he feels kind of like a Unicron Trilogy era toy, like sorted towards the tail end with Cybertron. It's like it's a fine toy. It's a little oversized. I would buy more if they were cheaper.
Well,
so getting them licensed was like, oh yay, I can get more. We'll finally get them in the U.S. because it's a neat toy. Simple, cheap. Getting them at half price would be great. But it's taken a while, and I think in the original thing, like, they were supposed to come out, like, on Amazon. But as we're getting it announced, it seems like it's just coming through, like, Abyssy or Bisselite or some weird website name.
It's Agabus, which I was originally familiar with because they are who I bought some third-party stuff from, like, TFCon 2019.
Oh, okay, so they have done things. It's a name I'd never freaking heard of.
They've been around as a fairly sizable retailer at TFCons. Okay.
I just haven't heard of them. Because, like, it's actually based upon some guy's last name with light on the end or something. Anyway, but the point is, that after I heard this, it's like, weird website, fine. Okay, I guess he actually has been around. The second thing I heard about it is with BotCon.
Ooh.
It's like, no, please.
Great.
Do not be working with BotCon.
It's like, do not want?
No.
It sounds like they might, like, their shop might actually be the current rights holder to the BotCon name.
Yes.
Which, sure.
Oh, yeah, there's a convoluted thing, like, they own it, or at least partially own it or something. But I think Pete and Nonsense is still involved. And it's like, I don't want to have shit to deal with BotCon. But I would like more metal card bot toys, especially since, like, some of the, like, they're on, like, their 3rd or 4th series at this point, and they've shown off more, including, like, a Blackbird and a tank that look awesome. Like, the tank kind of looks like what you would think Shattered Glass Tarn would look like. It's white and green with eyes on the top. Yes, you can paint them over. I can deal with the ridiculous eyes. Like, I'd like to get more, because the design aesthetics are they're like Cybertron era Transformers. They're chonky, big wheels. You could easily slot them in as OCs after you paint the eyes over.
Yeah, get rid of those eyes. I can't deal with those eyes.
Like, I want more, but I don't want to buy them from BotCon. So I'm...
You don't want to buy them from people... They actually feel really brave to me.
Yeah, they're kind of like brave. But I was just thinking, like... Because, like, there's one of them in the first wave... Is it first or second wave? That is, like... It's a pickup with big mud tires that is green and purple. It looks like frickin' Dirt Boss.
Yeah. He bosses the dirt around.
Yes. So, although apparently maybe by December, these might come on Amazon.
Okay.
Maybe. So there might be normal, reasonable ways to get it if you also want to deal with Amazon. That's another kettle of fish.
Yeah.
However...
Not sure if at any point Pete Sinclair is benefiting from any of this, so
yes,
that is important to me. I love whenever, like, there's a wave of new people on the socials who need to have it explained to them, like, why we hate Pete, and plenty of people are more than willing to explain.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, yes.
Yeah, so metal card bots, I want to buy some. Maybe at some point in the future, next year, maybe I can have some.
Maybe.
At under $60 a piece.
So, we got stuff shipping. I guess HasLab, they're sending out the Omega Prime replacement parts.
Okay, here's the thing, because I just heard about this today. So, like, it was the ab thingy that was funky, and like, so naturally, you want to get it replaced, because those keep cracking. But as far as I understand it, because it's a HasLab, Hasbro was making people send the entire thing back. Okay, that's fine. However, Hasbro was only shipping the front of the fire engine back.
That seems like a problem.
Yes, it is. So, like, anybody who so far has gotten it, like, in the past day, because it's apparently just started showing up, are only getting the Optimus Prime part, the front of the fire engine.
Oh, that's a mess.
It does look like maybe the issue is fixed, or quality control's better.
But they need.
It seems fine, but all I have is the front of the Optimus Prime.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's going to be an ongoing issue as future goes on.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Anyway, and some toys are showing up.
Yeah, like I said, the Masters of the Universe, Megatron and Bumblebee are showing up. There was I did see when I was out today the 4-pack with Cabness and Horrible. Also, right now, this week, Target is having a special where if you spend $40 on toys, you get $10 off. And then, like, at $75, you get $20 off. And I know I've seen Silverbolt showing up there. There's that 4-pack. They did have, I saw at one of them, the gamer Sideswipe and Wheeljack. I've heard that the molds for those are kind of starting to show their age, like joints being a little weird, but those are a thing that is on the shelves now. And that you can get, and if you buy enough of them, you can get $10 off this week.
Yeah.
Otherwise, not a lot of new stuff on shelves yet. I am personally waiting for Pulse to decide to actually send me a skydive.
Yeah,
I still do not have my skydive.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. No, wait. Did I pre-order the other Jet? Oh no, I don't think I pre-ordered the other Jet Boy. Anyway, the only thing I found recently on shelf, I think, is Studio Series 1 Starscream, which I haven't opened yet.
Oh, I have not seen him yet.
No, I don't even know what wave he was in. I just saw him this week, and it's like, oh, fine, gimme.
Nice, yeah. Yeah,
Wait, was he in the wave with... No, Venom was... Oh, I also got Venom, but that was that last podcast?
Oh, that was...
I don't remember.
Did you get him in the mail? Did you get him shipped, or did you find him on a shelf?
Oh, I got him shipped, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everything else I've gotten recently has been shipped, like the 4-packs and things, which I forget. Was it Horrible or Squeeze Play was the one that was most recent? I opened them both at the same time.
Horrible was the one in the 4-pack.
Okay, he was the most recent 4-pack.
He's the one in the new
Squeeze Play was the previous 4-pack.
Yeah.
All right, yes, Squeeze Play was in the Tarn one?
Oh, yeah,
yes.
that's right.
Yes. So that would have been months and months ago. Oh yeah, I opened it because I gave Tarn away. I just didn't get Squeeze Play out. But I got him out because Horrible arrived. It's like, yay, I finally got all three of them.
Yay! You got the set. You got the set of the Headmasters Junior.
And I got Scavenger, but I still haven't gotten Mixmaster in the mail. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 'cause everything's in the mail.
And you got Crystal Ball because I sent you a Crystal Ball.
Yes, I have Crystal Ball. I have the character Stephen King created for his son.
I was concerned because I did not manage to get on that pre-order. I was concerned because Walmart exclusives always seem to be either you never see them on the shelf or you see them flooding the clearance section and no in between. But my store did get a case, so that I was very happy because that was pretty much the only reason I was in that Walmart, was to check and see on a whim if they had actually got a crystal ball in. So that was cool. I got a Labubu.
Oh, yay, Labubu.
I wanted to see the challenge of getting one at retail. Which involved being on Pop Mart's website at 10 p.m. sharp my time. And there's this whole, like, virtual blind box thing that you do. And then it had to ship from China, which took about a week. But that was a lot of fun. I appreciate how many friends who do not sit at work all night staying up to date on literally everything happening in the world. So who were not super familiar with Labubu, and I took a picture of her and shared it, and they were like, yeah, that's something Jen would like. That is a little plush toy that looks like it just cut your brake lines. So, but other than that, I have trickster luck with blind boxes. So I have a very good chance of being able to pick the thing that I want. But if I...
Oh, yeah, you did that at TFCon.
If I don't get the thing that I want, it's going to be something I really don't want. So, like, the time there were the little Galaxy Defender ones at the comic shop, and I got Scavenger and also Vehicle Mode Scavenger. But this time, they had the most recent, the Defender, the, like, 4-inch wave. And I really wanted the Metroplex. And the guy at the shop said someone had gotten the Unicron already. I was like, well, good, because I didn't want the Unicron. So I was like weighing them in my hand, and there were two that felt like they might be like 3 grams heavier than the other ones. But there were 2 of them that my instinct was telling me, get these 2. So I got these 2. And one of them was Metroplex, and the other one is the Chase Optimus Prime. Who is, like, half dead, which is weird, but...
Oh, the half and half one.
Yeah, the half and half one. So that was cool that's my special Blockies new type sense told me to get also that Chase one, in addition to the one that was the one that I wanted. So that was very cool. I guess I'm done with that wave of Blockies. I got the one I wanted, and also a Chase.
Yay.
Yeah, my comic shop, I don't know what exactly the specifics of the distribution are for Blockies, but my comic shop just got a whole bunch of cases of them. So that's... I mean, I know Diamond Distributors is not a thing anymore, so I don't know who's distributing them, but they... are something your comic shop might be able to get, or might have, if you haven't checked in with them lately. So speaking of comics, for our main discussion, we're going to talk about the end of the current era of the Skybound Transformers comic before it goes over to Robert Kirkman. So you caught up.
Yeah, up to 24, yes.
So after 21, which was the one at the end of which they murdered my boy. So... It was so bad making myself continue reading from 22 to 24.
Yeah.
Like, at one point, I was sitting there at work. I was bored. I had them in my bag. And instead of actually taking them out and reading them, I laughed to myself, and then I sat there and explained to my millennial coworker about how I was having such a hard time making myself continue reading the series that I was, at that very moment, talking to him about my difficulties continuing to read the series in order to avoid reading the series.
Forcing someone to be impromptu therapy for you.
And about halfway through 24... I actually had to, like, go sit on the floor next to him and just vent. And just be like, you can't just keep quoting the movie.
Oh, yeah, like, I still do really like the art, but goddamn, like, stop quoting the goddamn movie.
I mean, I do like the art, but again, like I've said, I am not an artist, and I am a person who has been a writer and an editor, and I cannot appreciate well-crafted art the way that I would appreciate well-crafted writing, which is not a thing we had in this book.
Yeah. Well, the artwork, it feels like it's at least partially inspired by, like, G2 art. It's very
I don't know
gritty
if,
and rough like that, but
I don't know if it is
intentionally,
though, because it definitely never felt like these people had engaged with any Transformers media post, like, 1986. Like, it was very evocative of, like, Derek Yaniger or maybe a little Jeff Sr., but I feel like also none of these creators knew who those people were.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like...
Just based on the letters page.
Oh, I haven't been reading the letters page because
I've mostly not been reading that, and occasionally I would start reading it again and get to something where their answer was like, wow, we've never heard of the Sharkticon, or not Sharkticons, the Seacons, but that sure sounds cool. Just like, why are you writing this?
Yeah.
The Seacons aren't even that, I mean, they're kind of a deep pull, but they're not that deep a pull.
Well, they're only deep in that they weren't in the cartoon.
Exactly. So, yeah, I don't know that I would place money on anyone actually knowing who Jeff Sr. or Derek Yaniger are, but
yeah, no,
I liked the vibe of the art, but I'm never going to appreciate good art the same way I'll appreciate good writing. So,
I mean, I wish the writing was better, because, like, quoting the movie, it's like, the one shall stand, one shall... After Transformers 1 has ruined it for me, because I was already tired of one shall stand, one shall fall before that, but then Transformers the 1 references that without fucking saying the lines, and it was so good.
Yes, it's
so like, I don't want anyone to quote that shit no more.
We've moved past that.
Yes.
Like, it
has become the Wilhelm scream of Transformers for me. It takes me out every damn time.
Yeah, and it would be fine if it had just stopped at that, but then it kept going. Like, he just had to quote that entire fight, and...
Here's the thing. If they haven't done one shall stand, one shall fall, and done the other half, I don't think it would annoy me, but because they did the first half and they kept going, really annoyed me.
Yeah, when it kept going was the point where I just had to put it down and be like, you can't just keep doing the same thing over and over. Anyone who's been paying attention is sick of it. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I liked the vibe starting out. You can go back to our older podcasts, and I liked the vibe starting out, but it got to a point where anytime there was a spoiler, it was just like X act of violence was committed upon Y character. It's just like, that's
kinda, not... Yeah.
If the only interesting thing that's happening is some horrible act of violence happening to a character, it's torture porn. At that point, it's torture porn.
Yeah, because it kept happening so damn much.
Yeah.
Like, it really did live up to the tone of blowing off Bumblebee's face in the first issue.
Yeah, it used to be a thing more so with Wheelie, that I felt like a weak writer is just going to show off by killing Wheelie off to show how edgy they are. A good writer is going to make Wheelie likable.
Then kill him.
Well, maybe, but the point is, like, anybody can just kill off the annoying Kid Appeal character to like, be edgy, but...
Yeah, it felt like it started out, we're raising the stakes. Anything can happen in this series. It isn't quite G1, but it was very much G1 with just torture porn of robots.
Just constantly nuking San Francisco over and over and over.
Which is annoying because it had great emotional beats like the deer.
Also, I'm pretty sure
so
they implicitly nuked San Francisco.
Yes.
Because they were talking about the whole West Coast being wrecked. It's like, okay, so...
Yeah, it kind of happened off-screen.
So they did nuke San Francisco. I mean, yeah. I mean, it got like one panel in G1. Because it wasn't even... Or in G2, because that wasn't even the point. The point was Bludgeon just trying to get Optimus Prime's attention. But yeah, it just... It petered out. And I've heard... that there was some big plot idea around the time Shockwave showed up that Hasbro nixed, and then they just didn't have a plan B. Oh. And I can kind of see that, because then it did kind of peter out and fall apart.
Yeah, because like the Shockwave stuff was like the peak of the comic, I think. Well, also
don't just bring in my boys to hurt them. That's not fair.
Yeah, that was so bad, especially since I called it.
That's the thing, too, is that it was extremely predictable, but also mean.
I still feel like it really should have done, repair Skywarp and make him part of the Seekers, or part of the aerial bots. It's like, that would be a good story development, and why am I fucking up names so much? I'm tired. You are coughing.
It is about time for Monster Dawn.
Yes, we could be watching Fright Night with Roddy McDowell as Vincent Price or whatever.
Coffee. But yeah, I am, like I said, I am optimistic. I know you haven't been keeping up on Void Rivals, but...
No, I've been getting it. I missed issues here and there. I just haven't sat down and read it all. At this point, maybe I got 10 issues to read.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it's... I feel like I'm fairly optimistic with what...
Haha, optimistic.
Haha. Just based on what Robert Kirkman's been doing over there. So, fingers crossed it becomes a little more interesting story and a little less torture porn.
The problem is, like, there were moments of, ooh, I love this... The Starscream bit at the end.
Also, his OC comes in and saves the day.
Yeah. Okay, there is that too. That is the problem with the OC is like, oh, it's a panel van with a wizard drawn on the side. That should be a Transformer. That's awesome. But then he comes in and saves the fucking day.
He comes in the middle of the movie speech. And
slash, like,
the movie
takes down Megatron.
The movie speech is interrupted by the OC saving the day, and it just kind of hurt. It hurt me a lot.
Yeah.
And I have nothing against...
I don't mind the OC coming in to help at the end, but the OC, like, being the denouement badass.
It's like,
really?
Okay, come on, guys.
Also, I hate the head design. It's way too...
It's a bit much. It's a bit...
Japanese robot from before Transformers.
Yeah, I was going to say Diaclone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hopeful that it's going to go better places after this. So I'm always cautiously optimistic with these things, but I'm a little less cautious this time just because we've seen... what he's been doing with Void Rivals.
Yeah.
Well, I think that is about it for this episode. Unless any exciting new news is going to raise itself from the dead, because it's October, it's Halloween.
Yeah.
So until next time, you can find us on Mastodon, and you can find us on Blue Sky. We are Trickster with an X and Strange4 all spelled out on both of them.
F-O-U-R.
Also at Iacon Underground Radio on... Actually, I think it's just at Iacon. I also am a little tired. I've been having a day. Like I said, shoving my face full of Costco pizza.
Look up Iacon Underground and you should be able to find us.
We are at
somewhere.
Iacon Underground on both of them. On Mastodon, we are headquartered on retro.pizza, which I run, and you are welcome to sign up for a new account there if you're curious about Mastodon. I don't care what any investors think about my moderation. So we also do our other our other podcast, Stasis Pod, where we, as we were saying before, we are going to be doing the first 2 episodes of Micronauts as an in-between for Rescue Bots Academy and Cyberverse. And then we also have a Patreon at patreon.com/Iacon Underground. For October, I forgot, because I did bring up that someone on Mastodon posted about vampires being on YouTube. But no, we have already chosen. We will be doing the inexplicable Marvel-produced anime about Dracula based on the 70s Dracula comics animated in the 80s, which sounds amazing, and also like something that I absolutely should have heard of before 2025, but I had not.
Yeah. I think even before it was all uploaded, I think I'd previously vetoed vampires because it's just too bad.
It does seem pretty bad.
It's very bad.
It seems like something that I need to download for archival purposes, though.
Yeah, sure, go and knock yourself out. It's bad.
I'm currently juggling 400 gigabytes of the X-Files just so I can cancel my streaming services. So, well, someone is welcome to give me $200 for the Blu-ray set to purchase it legally. But yes, that is it for this time. Hopefully we will have some more. Hopefully by the time we record again, I will have my completed aerial bots. Hasbro Pulse. But until then, this has been Jen.
And David.
Good night.
Good